What's so funny?
Nothing. I was just thinking about last summer. Remember when you were coaching me and we came up here and I was carrying my books? And so you had to help me down, and I said that I could manage
on my own. Yeah, I remember very well.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want any more of that kind of talk anymore, okay?
Well, I'll never say that again, I promise. I could never manage on my own now that I found you. I need you, Kelly, and I always will.
Our morning dinner.
What? No! What?
What do you mean, no? I think I'm cooperating.
I'm wearing your shirt. I'm wearing your shirt.
You win, Mrs. Nelson.
Well, I'm glad you had a good night's sleep.
Oh, I did. I hadn't realized how exhausted I got from that wedding yesterday.
You know, I was worried about you. But you look really good today.
Well, I should. Emily's been waiting on me hand and foot, and she's been watching me like a hawk.
Good for her.
Dad, what time does Andy go before the judge today?
2.
I've been thinking about Barbara and what she must be going through.
Yeah, I know. Mom's going to spend the morning with her Ed's, so to keep her mind off things.
It's a horrible thing for a mother to have to go through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been lying here thinking about my baby and the kind of future I want him to have. Or her.
I don't really have a preference myself, but I think I would kind of lean towards a girl, just so I could pamper it and spoil it like I did you.
Well, if I have a little girl, I'll be very happy and I'll just love it to pieces, but I kind of hope I have a little boy.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I guess ever since I found out that Philip isn't Alan's natural son, I've known how much he wanted to have a son.
You can't get your mind off Alan, can you?
No, I'm sorry. I find myself thinking more and more about him the closer I get to having the baby. Well, enough of that. I'm not going to let sad thoughts spoil such a wonderful day.
Well, I should get out of your hair anyway.
No, Dad, don't leave. I love having you here with me.
No, I've got to go check with the director about some things about Andy's case. Love you.
I love you too, Dad.
I'm going to leave some phone numbers where I can be reached so that if you get any warning signs or anything like that, you can reach me. Just call the service.
Okay. And Grandma called me and told me that Alan did leave some numbers with her where he could be reached also.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye, Dad.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Hope.
Good morning. I hope I didn't wake you up when I came in. I was trying to be quiet.
No, you didn't wake me up. I just had a terrifying dream. That's what woke me up.
What is it?
Well, I was dreaming that Hope was in some kind of trouble and that she was calling to me and that I couldn't find her. I know it was just a dream, but I can't shake the feeling that something's wrong.
And now, the award-winning Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Duncan Hines Brownie Mix with the liquid chocolate flavor packet for moist brownies. And by Ivory, there's a pure, natural kind of clean when you lather up with Ivory.
You
don't have to be pretty to be in an Ivory soap commercial. Look at the bunch I wrote in about.
Yeah, nice talk.
Hi, Mom. One night we were sitting around watching TV, and an Ivory soap commercial came on, and we prompted Steve to write a letter just because it works for us.
We come back here after a fire. We're hot and sweaty, really dirty. And Ivory really gets the dirt off. Without all the heavy perfumes or creams other soaps leave behind.
Ivory's a basic and natural soap that's made to get you clean. Even the smell says clean, not all perfumey. I wanted to tell you all that we really do use it, and we're really satisfied with it, you know, since it works so well.
Ivory's pure, natural kind of clean.
And that's clean.
And that's clean.
If you like Ivory, write and tell us.
I remember when I had my first baby. It was the ultimate experience of my life. The final joy was knowing my baby was healthy. I just knew by the way they handled her. They weighed her and measured her. And after they let me hold her, they put her in Pampers.
More hospitals use quilted Pampers than any other diaper. Pampers help keep babies' clothes and bedding dry. That saves on laundry. But more important to you, Pampers quilted lining helps keep wetness away from your baby's tender skin.
Our baby, our beautiful little baby.
More hospitals use quilted Pampers than any other diaper. Shouldn't you?
Mom, he took my brownie. Ricky? Oh, he took half. I can't put it back together.
Well, you can if it's moist.
It's magic.
Duncan Hines does the trick. The liquid chocolate flavor packet makes a moist batter that makes brownies so moist they cling.
Magic. For my next trick, I'll make this brownie disappear.
Duncan Hines brownies. Our magic is our moistness.
Emily. Could you get my dad? See if he's... Uncle Ed's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't breathe.
So, how is Morgan and Kelly's apartment coming along?
Oh, really terrific. There aren't as many kids over here today, but everything's really organized. This morning, they just finished all the woodwork, and then this afternoon, a whole new crew's coming in. They're going to wax and polish the floor so everything's perfect for when Kelly brings Morgan home today. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you, you and your brother don't have to go pick up the sofa bed because I already have some guys. They're going to go pick it up.
Trudy, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the way you've organized everything. I mean, that beautiful wedding, the apartment, all of it.
Well, you know, we're all really rooting for Kelly and Morgan. You know, they've almost become a cause for all of us. Have you talked to them at all today?
No, and I certainly don't expect to. It's only a two-day honeymoon. I really don't think that they'll ever use the telephone or send postcards either, for that matter. Excuse me. Dr. Bauer. Oh, hi, Emily. How are you? No, my brother's not here at the moment. I really don't expect him.
Oh, Dr. Bauer, your brother's coming across the lawn right now.
Yes, he... Is something wrong?
Morning, Judy.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
Okay.
All right. Yes, we'll be right over. Thanks. Say, Mike, that was Emily. She wanted me to get hold of you before you left. Hope's not feeling well.
Well, I just left her a minute ago.
All right, listen, I'm going to call up Dr. Sedgwick at the hospital just in case, and I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Yes, hello, this is Dr. Bauer. Is Dr. Sedgwick there, please? It's an emergency.
Is the pain any worse, Mrs. Spaulding?
No, not really, but it was so intense before, I'm scared to move now.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
Dad, after you left, I started getting a very sharp pain.
Was it still that way? Is it all right?
No, it's just maintaining. It's staying the same.
Well, Ed said he'd be right here, right after he calls Dr. Sedgwick. Can I do something?
Yeah, Dad, could you try and get Alan, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know I'm being a terrible nuisance, but with Hope so close to having our baby, I can't help worrying.
Well, Alan, I think you'd be a very unusual, expectant father if you weren't worried. But I just talked to Hope when she woke up about 7:30, and she sounded just fine.
Really?
Yes. And she was very hungry and waiting for her breakfast tray to be brought up to her in bed. And she said she had a very good night's sleep.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
You don't sound convinced.
Bert, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you this because you know what a realist I am. I certainly don't believe in omens or portents or things like that.
Well, what do you mean, Alan?
I woke up this morning from the most terrible dream about Hope. She was in some kind of trouble, and she was calling out to me. I know it was just a dream, Bert, but I can't stop feeling that something's really wrong.
Well, Alan, I think the dream has to do with your feeling helpless and cut off from Hope because of the separation.
You're probably right. But if you talk to Hope again, would you please call me and let me know that she's all right?
Yes, I'll do better than that. I'm on my way over to Ed's right now, and I'll stop by at Hope's, and I'll check on her in person, and I'll give you a full report.
Thank you. I'd really appreciate that.
Are you still at your club?
Yes, I am. I'll be leaving here soon, however, but you can leave a message for me, and I'll be checking in with him because I'm not sure where I'm going to be this morning.
All right, I'll do that. And, Alan, please, try to relax.
I'll try, but I can't guarantee it. Thanks so much, Bert. Goodbye.
Coffee?
Oh, thank you.
And?
Bert's going to check on Hope, and then she's going to leave a message for me at the club. As I told you, I gave them this number last night in case there was any emergency.
Oh, well, I'm sure there won't be. You know, I'd really like you to take a look at those figures that we worked on last night.
Right.
And then I have to go over today's schedule with you. Unless, of course, you've changed your mind and decided to come into the office today.
Well, I was thinking about it, but I have to go to court for Andy Norris's hearing, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it.
Why are you going to Andy's hearing? Was Andy blackmailing you? Why haven't you mentioned this to me before?
Well, Diane being blackmailed by someone like Andy Norris isn't exactly something you brag about.
Well, of course not, but why would you keep it from me?
Look, please, I'd rather not talk about it.
All right. Well, if you're not too distracted, I'd appreciate it if you'd go over those figures. You know how important it is that they're absolutely accurate.
I will, but if Bert calls my club and leaves a message there's something wrong with Hope, I'm dropping everything, whether she agrees to see me or not.
I'll bring breakfast right in.
Look at my hair. It's so dirty and oily it won't bounce. So I wash it a lot. But look what can happen. Dry flyaway hair that won't behave. So here's Pert, and I love it. This one shampoo makes my hair bounce and behave. Know why? It works two ways.
First, Pert's creamy lather lifts dirt and oils away without stripping or drying, so hair bounces. But Pert does more. It also treats your hair with a light touch of grease-free conditioning, so hair behaves.
Just a touch, so hair's clean and beautifully manageable. Now take a look. My hair's so clean it bounces, so manageable it behaves. That's bouncing and behaving hair, and I love it. That's Pert. No matter how often you use it, you get bouncing and behaving hair.
Honey, it's only a class reunion.
Only? Oh.
We're seeing old friends.
Yeah, old girlfriends.
Oh, yeah. Gloria Edwards.
Oof. Hand me my secret solid.
Use my dry roll-on.
Oh, no. Tonight, everything's going to be perfect.
But this works.
My secret solid helps keep me dry, and it goes on drier.
Then this?
Watch, lover boy.
Oh.
Yours is still a liquid, but secret solid.
It's drier.
Feels nice on my underarms.
And it's strong?
It'll help me stay fresh and dry, even tonight.
Well, I'll try it.
It's for women. Smell.
Pretty. But if it's that strong...
Maybe next time.
That's what Gloria used to say.
Oh, Bob.
Secret, strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Can anything make you stop using soap?
No way. When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Hey, Zest pours on the lather.
It does rinse cleaner. I'll test deodorant Zest. Soap here, Zest here. Rinse.
Oh, soap feels tacky. Zest rinses cleaner. I feel cleaner.
When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest, you're gonna say no to yourself.
She was one of the West's most notorious outlaws. What she wanted, she took. She was Belle Starr. She rode with Jesse James, and no man could claim her.
If you can't accept me the way I am, you'll never be happy with me, Sam.
But her time was running out.
You hear a clock ticking?
Elizabeth Montgomery is the legendary Belle Starr tonight.
Listen, Hope's down in my car, and she's not experiencing any pain at the moment, but I would like to get her to Cedars as soon as possible.
I'll take the overnight flight down to the car and I'll stay with her until you get there, Dr. Brown.
Thanks, Emily. We'll be right there. Were you able to get hold of Alan? Hey, what's the matter?
Well, I finally reached Mom. And Alan had told her that he was his club, but it turned out he was lying.
She wasn't there?
No, he wasn't there.
Well, why would he lie about a thing like that?
You know, I couldn't figure that out either until I talked to the operator of the club. Alan hadn't picked up his messages since late last night. So the operator gave me an emergency number where he could be reached, and I recognized the number, so I looked in the phone book. It's Diane Ballard's. I just tried it. It's busy.
He spent the night with Diane?
Yes, it would appear that way.
I don't believe that guy.
So you take care of Hope, will you, and get her to the hospital. And I'll go over to Diane Ballard's, and I'll talk to Alan personally.
I didn't want to say anything in front of Jackie about Hope being brought into emergency. And I know how close they are, and they're due at the same time.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because Jackie would have been very upset. She's been exchanging notes with Hope ever since they both discovered they were pregnant.
Well, Jackie's in excellent condition, and she's had an uncomplicated pregnancy. Poor Hope has had anything but that. I mean, the emotional pressure of the separation with Alan, and the car accident, and that fall she took. I mean, it's just been a very difficult time for her.
Do you have any idea what's causing the pain?
Well, I don't want to jump to any conclusions before I've had a chance to examine her thoroughly, but I did tell her after her fall or the car accident that, well, there could be complications later on in her pregnancy.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I'm glad Ed's in there with her now. Listen, Margaret, thanks a lot for bringing me up to date. I'll talk to you later.
I hope you haven't been bothering my doctor with all kinds of unnecessary questions about my condition.
I'm entitled to be a little overly concerned about you the last week of your pregnancy. Why don't you go home and get some rest?
Justin, I'm pregnant. I'm not an invalid. Anyway, I'm meeting Trish here shortly. Andy goes before the judge today. Trish is very nervous about having to appear and testify against him.
Well, I could certainly understand why. I mean, after that story you told me about finding her in her hotel suite, after Andy had beaten her up, poured alcohol down her throat.
Well, thank goodness he won't be able to hurt Trish anymore. Or anyone else, for that matter. Okay. Got a busy day today?
Every day's a busy day. Today's particularly bad because I am missing one very dedicated, enthusiastic clerk named Kelly.
Oh, yes. Oh, I loved listening to Eve's description of the wedding last night when she and Ben dropped by. It was the next best thing to being there.
Jerome, Mr. Chamberlain wants the molding changed up there, so you're going to have to paint it there to begin.
What's Kelly doing here? I thought he'd managed to take a few days off after his wedding.
Oh.
Anyway, listen, you call me. Listen, go home after you see Trish, huh?
I promise.
All right. And I'll call you when you get there and make sure you're all right.
Good. Hey, you know, I may make fun of all your fussing and worrying, but I love every minute of it.
Well, I love you, period.
Oh.
I'll see you.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Hillary. I was just about to go over and congratulate Floyd on his wedding.
Oh, don't.
Why not?
It seems Nola changed her mind at the last minute.
You mean they didn't get married?
Right.
Gee, I don't know what to say.
I was really shocked this morning. I saw Nola and she was making her pickups and deliveries just like nothing had happened.
Well, look, I'm glad you stopped me before I went over there and said something foolish.
Yeah, he's kind of broken up about it. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet, but as soon as he's free, I am.
Okay.
Did you know that Hope had severe pains this morning and they're bringing her in for an emergency exam?
Yes, I do know that. Dr. Sudwick told me about it. Look, don't tell Jackie. until we know Hope's all right.
Oh, sure. Just pray it's nothing serious. Well, I think if we have the secretarial pool put everything else aside, we should be able to get the data on Lewis Oil typed up by the end of the day.
When's Vanessa coming back from Chicago?
This afternoon, I'm afraid. I was hoping she might stay there permanently, but no such luck.
There was something we do get them both off our back and back to Chicago for good.
Oh, I'm working on it.
You expecting someone?
No.
Well, I don't want anyone to find me here at this hour in the morning.
Look, take your jacket and go on into the bedroom, and I'll try to get rid of whoever it is. Yes, who is it?
Man, it's Mike Bauer.
Well, good morning.
I have to see Alan.
Oh, well, he's not here.
Your number was left as an emergency phone number for him to be contacted.
Well, that's because Alan was here late last night working.
Look, I don't have time to listen to your lies. Just tell him I was here and that Hope has been taken to the hospital and she wanted him to know about it.
Mike! What's wrong with Hope?
What's the thermo bottle America's kids will be carrying in their school lunch kits this year? Aladdin's exciting character lunch kits with new Pop-Top thermo bottles with the characters the kids love most, like Popeye, the Dukes of Hazzard, Strawberry Shortcake, Disney, and the Incredible Hulk. And they're the bottles you can eat or drink right out of. Aladdin school lunch kits with new Pop-Top thermo bottles.
Beautiful.
Here's a little housewarming gift.
Oh, I'll get the glasses.
Use these. Puritan oil.
Puritan's part of our diet to fight cholesterol.
And it makes food taste great.
I always use corn oil. Puritan has more polyunsaturates than corn oil.
It also looks lighter.
It tastes lighter.
You have excellent taste in gifts.
Puritan, a delicious part of your diet to fight cholesterol.
Could a shirt this dirty get so white you'd mistake it for new?
Washing it one time, I don't think it would have that new look.
Mrs. Young's washed her shirt in Oxidol with built-in bleach. Can she pick it out from these new shirts rinsed once but never worn?
I thought I could just walk right here and feel it and look at it and pick it out, but I can't find it.
It's right here.
You're kidding. Well, I'm going to buy Oxidol because I have dirty clothes.
Try Oxidol. For a white, you'll want to compare to new.
We'll continue with part 2 of The Guiding Light in a moment. Thursday, Magnum tries to help a friend in trouble.
Not gonna let you do that, TC.
And battles desperately to prove that friendship is thicker than blood. Then, on Knots Landing, Val learns she is seriously ill.
I don't want to die.
Can Gary accept the truth?
No!
Exciting drama, Thursday night. Tomorrow on CBS.
What we're doing is a taste test.
In side-by-side blind taste test, nationwide, more people prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coca-Cola. Here's Wendy Young taking a similar test.
Which one do you prefer?
I liked L. It was very smooth.
You chose L, which is what?
Pepsi. That's incredible. I really didn't know that there was a difference. My mind was changed.
Don't take our word for it. Let your taste decide. Take the Pepsi challenge.
My temperature runs a couple of degrees high, around 100. I don't mind. The engine or something.
Maybe you need a tune-up.
Body heat.
Now nothing's going to be the same anymore.
When everything is possible.
Stay away from her. Forget it. She's troublemaker. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't do that.
Body heat. A story of passion and suspense. Rated R.
Starts Friday at Lowe's State, Lowe's 34th Street Showplace, Lowe's New York Twin, Lowe's Orpheum, and selected theaters.
An inside look at New York's hospital services and Mayor Koch in Dave Marish's Newsmaker Report. Ed Koch, how's he doing? Tonight at 6 and 11. Double-crossing murder, today at 5.
The Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way. And by High Point decaffeinated coffee with the hearty, robust flavor to decaffeinate the ones you love.
Mike, for God's sake, what's the matter with Hope?
She has severe abdominal pains. Ed has taken her to the hospital, and she wanted you to know about it, so I came here. Tracked you down, finally.
I'm going to the hospital, too.
Well, let me know as soon as you hear anything about Hope.
Look, Diane, I'm sorry about that incident with Mike.
Don't worry. No one else's opinion matters to me except yours. Now, just let me know as soon as you have any news.
Right.
I put in 3 sugars, just the way you like it.
Thanks, Hillary. I feel kind of embarrassed to come into work today and have to face all my friends. Well, I'm sure Katie told you everything.
Well, Tim told us first, and then I talked to Katie when I got home. But you shouldn't be embarrassed. All your friends understand. You know, some things happen for the best.
Yeah, that's what Bea and Tony tried to tell me this morning. It doesn't really help. I love Nola, and I'm worried about her right now.
Look, Nola can take care of herself. And if she had any doubts at all about marrying you, then she did you a huge favor by not going through with it.
There's something that you don't know about. Or maybe, what did Katie tell you?
Oh, she just told me that Nola changed her mind and she moved out of the boarding house.
Yeah, well, maybe someday I'll tell you the rest.
Yeah, Floyd, this might be a little hard for you to believe right now, but there is somebody out there who's just perfect for you, and she's going to love you and care about you and be so glad that she met you.
Hillary?
Oh, hi, Trish. Oh, Trish, this is Floyd Parker, Katie's brother.
Hi, Floyd. How are you?
What's happening?
I wanted to know how Katie is.
Well, she's a little better. She's going to work the late shift today, but she wants to spend a little time at the hearing.
Oh, I'm sure she's thinking about Andy and that hearing constantly. I know I can't think about anything else.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy for anybody who knows him. I really dread having to go.
Well, I hope it's not too hard for either one of you.
No, thanks.
Bye.
Jackie? Oh, hi. Oh, you know something?
You look more beautiful every day. Thanks, but I'd gladly settle for a waistline again.
Oh. You know, I wanted a baby so much when I was first married to Andy. I guess I know now that it's a blessing I never had one.
Ed,
Yeah.
how is Hope doing?
She's being examined by Dr. Sedgwick right now. She's on 3. Listen, if you see Mike or Alan, would you send them upstairs there to the lounge to wait?
Oh, sure. In fact, I'll go to the lobby desk now, so I'll be sure to catch them.
Yeah, thanks.
What's wrong with Hope?
Well, nobody knows for sure, but she had some severe pains this morning.
Oh, I hope she's all right. I really worry about women who are pregnant and all by themselves.
Yeah. Listen, if you need to talk or anything, I'm always here, okay?
Thanks.
Take it easy.
Oh, and tell Dr. Myers I'll be back in cardiology as soon as I finish consulting with Dr. Sedgwick. Thank you.
Justin. Ed? Anything yet?
No, but Margaret told me there's no evidence of staining, which is a very good sign. First thing I thought of when Margaret told me about the pains Hope was having is the possibility of a miscarriage.
Yeah, I know. Me too, but so many other things can go wrong in a pregnancy, and after everything that Hope has been through the past few months...
Well, look, Margaret is one of the best in her field, so Hope's in very good hands.
Ed, any news yet?
No, not yet. Hello, Barbara?
I told Barbara she didn't have to come with me, but she wanted to. She insisted.
Well, Hope, I feel almost like I'm part of her family, too. I mean, I just can't tell you how grateful I am to all of you Bowers for all you've done. And I just wanted to come and see if there was anything I could do to help. Well, shall we sit down over here?
Yes, Justin, hello.
Barbara, excuse me, I'll talk to you later.
Right. Oh, Mike.
Oh, hi, Justin. Is there any news yet?
No, nothing yet. Margaret's in there with her. Did you find Alan?
Yes. He was at Diane's. He apparently spent the whole night there.
Well, we'll have some news from Margaret any minute now.
You know, it just happened so fast. I had just seen her for 3 minutes before I talked to you, and she was fine.
Well, on the way over here, she said that she was feeling a milder version of the same pain that she felt up at Laurel Falls yesterday.
You know, Alan went into her tent where she was resting. I just hope he didn't cause this by upsetting her in there, because if he did...
Hello, Barbara. Bert, is there any word on Hope?
Well, we just
take her?
I better tell him my wife did it.
Coffee ready?
About the coffee, I found this note from Alice. It says...
I don't want you guys having all that caffeine, so I'm decaffeinating you with High Point.
Decaffeinating us? But what about my flavor?
Well, Alice says...
High Point has the hearty flavor you guys are gonna love.
Let's, give it a try. Hey, wait a minute. Are you sure this is decaffeinated? Hey, it tastes great. Delicious.
It is good.
And hearty.
High Point starts with premium decaffeinated beans and in a patented extra step mills some of the coffee into flakes glistening with flavor. Flakes that mean hearty, robust flavor in your cup.
Alice, you should see us now. We're decaffeinated.
To Alice!
High Point Instant with the hearty, robust flavor to decaffeinate the ones you love.
You invite me over for a friendly dinner, and look what I find.
Another glass.
Eddie, it's got lipstick on it.
And just after this greasy pan...
It's not my shade.
Dawn will handle it.
After those greasy dishes?
Try it yourself.
Water doesn't feel greasy, or my hands. And this glass looks as good as the first one.
Dawn's great, huh?
Now, about the lipstick.
What lipstick?
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
We've been spying on you.
Sort of startled me.
You took 31 minutes picking out that food. Why so choosy?
I'm choosing for my family.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a brand?
I want it to taste like good fresh peanuts.
Let's try a test. With hidden labels, which of these leading brands tastes more like fresh peanuts?
B.
You chose...
Jif. We're kidding.
Women with a preference choose Jif for fresh peanut taste.
It did taste like fresh peanuts.
Choosy mothers choose Jif.
I wanted to run through all this with you before we go into court so that you know what to expect.
I just wish my mom didn't have to be there, Garrett.
Yeah, we'll be glad she is because she's the only witness we have for your defense.
My defense? You don't mind if I laugh, do you? Considering the fact that you advised me to confess to everything.
Andy, any lawyer would have advised you the same way, given the staggering evidence that's piled up against you.
Yeah, maybe. Look, when is Trish going to start her divorce proceedings?
There's no definite date yet, but Mike's going to push it through quickly for her sake.
Yeah, I bet he will. I bet he'd get it through, too. I mean, the law works miracles for those with money.
It has nothing to do with her money, Andy. I don't have to tell you that there are extenuating circumstances.
All I know is that that woman is getting everything I own. She already has more money than she'll ever need. Spoiled brat.
Andy, I should think you'd be glad if Trish takes over the restaurant. If it were put up for auction now, it would bring only a few $1,000s after all the debts you piled up were paid. And your mother's gone on record as saying she doesn't want to walk in that place, whereas if Trish takes it over, she'll put a lot of her own money into it, get it back into the black, and then later, if Barb changes her mind, Trish is willing to bring her in as a third partner.
A third partner? Who's going to be the second partner, Derek?
Vanessa Chamberlain.
Really? Well, you see, the rich do inherit the earth once again, don't they? God, if I only had a few $1,000s I could get my hands on, I could stop those two debutantes from taking over my restaurant.
Andy, this is a pointless conversation. I'll be back around 1:30, and we'll go over some last-minute things.
Wait a minute. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell Vanessa and I want you to tell Trish that I'm going to get even with them for what they're doing to me right now. In a way they will never forget. Even if I have to do it from prison. I'm going to get them.
See you later, Andy.
Well, I've got to get back home now and start organizing Philip for prep school.
Don't you need to organize yourself for your stay here a few days?
My bag's been packed for over a week.
No.
Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'm positive. I'm just going to sit here and finish my coffee, and I've got an appointment with Sarah in about 20 minutes.
I hope this afternoon's not too much of an ordeal for you.
Well, I can't say that I'm looking forward to it. Or to my next trip to the courthouse for my divorce.
You'll be fine.
Thanks.
See you later.
Okay.
I swear to you, you put one more hand on me, I'm going to call the police.
Oh, yeah? They're not going to believe you.
Oh, why wouldn't they?
Because the police of this fair city are not going to believe a hopeless alcoholic.
I haven't had a drink in months, and you know it.
Doesn't matter what I know. What's important is what the police are going to find and smell in this apartment all over you. Now open wide, baby.
You get away from me.
Oh, you know something, Trish? It used to be a whole lot of fun when you were drunk. You know, a whole lot much more fun. Open wide.
Hello there. Trish? Hello.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Is something wrong?
No.
Can I join you for
Oh,
something?
sure. What are you doing here at the hospital?
Well, my daughter is pregnant, and she's had some abdominal pain, so she's being examined right now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I was up in the lounge, and someone walked in that makes me feel very uncomfortable to be around, so I come down here to get a cup of coffee for people.
I can't imagine you feeling uncomfortable around anyone.
Well, wait till you get to know me better.
I was just, thanking Jackie for recommending you to handle my divorce. I wanted to tell you that I have complete confidence in you, and I know that you wouldn't advise me to ask for anything that was unfair or unjust.
Do you have misgivings about asking for the restaurant as part of the settlement?
Well, it bothered me a lot at first, but I realized that it's a lot better than letting it go, you know, to pay for all the back debts, especially after all the work that's gone into it. And I hope that Barbara will be able to come back to it someday so I can feel like I've done something for her in Andy's name. I guess that sounds strange, but I can't forget that I did love Andy very deeply once, and that I married him and kept on loving him until he made that impossible.
Of course, I understand that. Barbara's upstairs waiting for news about Hope, by the way, if you want to talk to her.
Oh, good. I do want to try and see her before we have to meet in court this afternoon. I want to talk to her.
Well, Dr. Sedgwick just finished examining Hope. All I know at this point is that she's ordered her a private room.
Yeah, okay, let me go for you, will you?
Excuse me.
Oh, that's all right. I hope it's good news.
Thank you.
Light bulbs?
Yep. They were on special. In fact, I did all the shopping. Nothing but bargains.
You did the dishes, too.
Mm-hmm. Wait, how come the glasses you washed yesterday are really clear, but the ones I did have spots?
Strange Cascade would do that.
Cascade. Well, you were out of Cascade, and this brand was cheaper.
A real bargain, huh?
Yeah, except for these spots.
See the difference Cascade can make?
Try Cascade. Most bargain brands can leave drops that spot, but Cascade sheeting action leaves glasses virtually spotless.
Next time I'll get Cascade, but at least we won't need any light bulbs.
For virtually spotless dishes, you can see why Cascade's the better buy.
I need beautiful hair, but I can't make a career out of keeping it that way. I'm on stage all summer, which doesn't leave me much time. So I use Lilt Soft Perm, because it really lasts. Whether I'm coming around the mountain in June, doing the can-can in July, or walking down Broadway in August.
Lilt Soft Perm lasts because it's designed to last. Only Lilt has conditioned sponge in drops. They work with Lilt's ammonia-free lotion to keep hair beautiful. Give it soft, full body for months.
I get some time off in September. If I have to, I'll redo it then.
Discover Lilt Soft Perm. It lasts for months.
Huh?
Is Dr. Sedgwick still with Hope?
Yes, and Justin's in there with her now, too. I'll take these over here.
Barbara, would you excuse me a moment?
Mike, I just wanted you to know that I spent last night on Diane's sofa. I didn't want you to jump to any conclusions.
You know, I might not have had you not lied to my mother and had Diane not lied to me when I walked in there.
Well, that's...
you know what I don't understand? Why don't you realize what lying has done to your life? You're separated from my daughter right now because you lied to her about you and Rita.
And I asked you about whether you knew who the blackmailer was, and you constantly denied it. And I find out you've known about that for weeks. That it was Andy Norris.
I hope to rectify that in the courtroom this afternoon.
Well, I will, sir.
Dr. Sedgwick, how is she?
Well, I've examined her thoroughly. Now, I still have no concrete explanation for the pains that she experienced yesterday and today. But the pain is gone now. And I called Justin in for his opinion, and the baby's heartbeat is strong and steady.
Thank God.
You know, it may be that these are the same sort of muscle spasms that she had the last time she was in here. And, well, maybe they were brought on by overexertion at that wedding yesterday. But in any case, I want to keep Hope here for the rest of her time. I want to keep a constant watch on her. Then, you see, if the pains reoccur, I'll be right here, and I'll have a chance to diagnose them properly.
Yes, thank you.
Well, at least I feel better about her being under constant surveillance.
Yes, so do I.
Right now, there is no sign of staining, and there are no other signs to indicate miscarriage or premature labor.
When can I see her?
Well, I'm getting her settled in a room right now, and, you know, she has had a bad fright this morning. She needs time to relax and rest. I'll just have to let you know when I feel she's up to having visitors.
Well, thank you for everything.
I agree with everything that Dr. Sedgwick said. I could detect no abnormality that would account for the pains that Hope's been experiencing. Now, she's resting very comfortably now, and we will keep her under constant surveillance.
Well, that's a great relief, but I'm going to stay here until I know that she's all right. I have to go and appear in court this afternoon, but I'll come back as soon as I've finished.
Well, I couldn't believe it when they told me. To what do I owe this dubious honor?
Hello, Andy. I thought we might have something to discuss before you appear in court this afternoon.
Hello, Floyd.
Oh, hey, Derek. How you doing?
Hey, listen, I'm really sorry about what happened last night.
Yeah. I'm trying to think positively about it. You know, I guess it's for the best. I mean, if Nola hadn't realized that the marriage was a mistake before we got married, I'd have to come to you for a divorce now. I gotta get back to work. Oh, good luck this afternoon in court with Annie Norris.
Yeah, well, it's just going to be a question of how lenient Judge Hartgraves is when he pronounces sentence, but thanks.
Yeah. Well, whatever it turns out to be, it's going to be tough on Katie, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Take care.
Yeah, take it easy, Floyd. Poor guy.
I know. I was so surprised to see you in the lobby today. I'm sorry I couldn't talk on the... I was on the phone with obstetrics. Hope's out of immediate danger now, so everybody's really relieved.
Oh, great. I mean, I didn't even know anything about it until I stopped by the office and Angie told me that Mike had called and canceled his morning appointments. I've missed you.
It hasn't been that long, Derek.
I missed you from the time I said goodnight to you at your door and got down to my car.
I missed you, too.
Really?
Really?
Have you thought any more about what I asked you last night?
Sure, I've thought about it.
And?
Well, I do have to wonder how much of it was due to, the romantic mood of the day and maybe just a little bit too much wine.
Listen, Kelly and Morgan's wedding up at the Falls was the most romantic thing I'd ever seen, and the wine was very good. But neither one of those things had anything to do with what I said to you last night.
Yesterday, we were married right here.
Really incredible. I've lived every second since.
Me too. Wish we never had to leave this place.
So do I. But that's not a very realistic wish, I'm afraid.
Well, who wants to be realistic on their honeymoon?
Not me.
know, soon we'll be back in the real world, and you'll be working with Ed, and I'll be trying to make our apartment livable.
Hey, the only thing our apartment needs to be livable is you there.
You know, I've been thinking. After everything gets settled and we're on some kind of a schedule, you know, I think I should get some sort of a job and help with expenses.
No, we have plenty of time to talk about that.
I know, but I just want to talk out everything so that, well, I mean, I know how important honesty is to you, and I don't want you to ever think that I'm purposely keeping something from you. I mean, even if it's just something I'm thinking about.
Well, if we're always that honest with each other, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you get annoyed at me about something, I want you to tell me about it right away so that it doesn't build up and until you get really angry with me.
Okay. But at this moment, I can't imagine ever getting angry or annoyed at you or for anything.
Well, what'll happen? It's bound to. I remember my mother and father arguing. And just look at Ben and Amanda and Hope and Alan. I mean, if they had talked things out, they might still be together. I don't want anything to go wrong with our marriage.
As long as we both feel that way, it won't. Oh, you feel so wonderful.
So do you. Kelly, take me back to the cottage and make love to me. I feel so secure when I'm in your arms.
I want you always to feel secure, even when I'm not with you.
Maybe that'll happen someday, but right now you're my security.
You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me.
Boy, are you gonna get it now. What? Look at that greasy mess you made. Our mom just drove up. Give me something fast. Here, 409 works fast. Yeah? Before you start to wipe.
409 Special Grease Dissolvers cut through grease fast.
Hurry.
409 is so effective, it starts to work before you start to wipe.
Hey, that shines. What have you two been up to?
Formula 409. It starts to work before you start to wipe.
If you think you need extra strength pain relievers for headache relief, you should know this. A new medical study shows the amount of pain reliever in extra-strength Tylenol is no more effective for headaches than Bayer aspirin. The fact is, there is no medical study proving that any pain reliever you can buy gives more headache relief than Bayer. Not Anacin, Excedrin, nothing. Why pay for extra medicine? For headaches, nothing gives you more relief than Bayer. Nothing.
Did you know Velamins comes in cinnamon, too? It's different. Velamins took the sugar out. Cinnamon never tasted like this before. So fresh, it takes your breath away.
Velamins took the sugar out. You can really taste the mint. So fresh, they take your breath away. Cool refreshment, Velamins.
Try cinnamon Velamins. It's different. Velamins in 4 refreshing flavors.
You're trying for your first big dancing show. Nervous and tense, your heart is racing so. But all they see is the spirit in your stride. Soft and dry will help hide when you're nervous inside.
Soft and dry roll-on's tougher on nervous perspiration than even the leading roll-on, because soft and dry figures you'll feel less nervous inside if it shows less outside.
Soft and dry will help hide when you're nervous inside.
Weekday morning.
mornings, jump into the fun with the Jeffersons and start your day with contagious knockout comedy on The Jeffersons. Next, it's Alice and her wacky band of friends, serving up a heaping helping of comic insanity and take-out laughs. Then, Bob Barker hosts TV's most exciting game show, The Price is Right, with contestants playing to win big cash and prizes. Fun and games weekday mornings. Check local listings for time.
I guess my proposal last night was so original that you didn't even realize it was a proposal.
Oh, I realize it was a proposal. I just think that we have a lot of talking to do, and the hospital cafeteria is hardly the place for it.
What, not romantic enough for you?
Among other things.
I know. You want me to carry you in my arms all the way up to Laurel Falls the way Kelly and Morgan did, right?
I know that was supposed to be a joke, but, Derek, I think you still have some problems about Kelly.
Oh. Okay, maybe I do, but when are you going to admit that maybe you have one, too?
Look, this is the most important decision that two people can make. And after what happened to Floyd yesterday, I really have to do a lot of thinking. And so do you. I don't want to hurt anyone. Not the way Floyd was hurt by Noah.
No, I really don't see what that's got to do with us.
I've got to go back to the lobby. But we will talk later.
All right.
Just not in the cafeteria. And I do want you to know that I am so touched and flattered by your proposal, even though it was, I just say, rather original. Mr. Colby?
Yeah.
Nola Reed asked me to give you this.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I wonder how Nola knew you were here.
I don't know. But anyway, she wants to see me. Something about what we talked about last night.
You gave me one of the worst scares of my life.
I understand I scared my entire family. I'm sorry.
Yes, well, you're fine now, and that's the most important thing. I'm glad that Dr. Sedgwick is going to keep you here until our baby's born.
I feel good about that also.
You have no idea what it meant to me when she came out and told me that I was the first person you asked to see.
Ellen, you were the first person I thought of when the pain hit me.
You may not believe this, but Bert can confirm it. I had a dream this morning. In the dream, you were in trouble and you were calling out to me. It was frightening, and I couldn't shake the feeling that... Well, it must have happened at the exact moment that you had those first pains.
I do believe you, Alan. You know, in spite of all the things that have gone wrong between us, I think that somehow our lives are entwined and will always be.
I believe that, too. Hope, there's something that I want to tell you. Because of the problems there have been between us, I'm finding it difficult.
Alan, the only problems that have been between us have been because of dishonesty. If you have anything to tell me, I'd rather hear it from you than from somebody else.
I know. That's exactly why I feel I have to tell you. I just hope that you'll understand and believe me.
I've always believed you when you've told me the truth.
That's true. Well, I worked late at Diane's last night, and I was exhausted. So when she offered to let me stay over on her sofa, I accepted. Now, that's where your father found me this morning. Needless to say, he was thinking the worst.
I see.
Well, that's the whole story. I stayed over at Diane's on the sofa. I wanted you to hear it from me.
I'm glad you told me, Alan. And in spite of the way I feel about Diane, I believe you.
Thank you. But you have to realize that you have no reason in the world to resent Diane or our relationship. I wouldn't have a company to run if I couldn't depend on her and trust her completely.
Come on, get right down to the point, Diane. And how close you are to Alan, you know how much I hate his guts.
Yes, that's true, but I never let that interfere with my friendship with you.
Friendship? Would you give me a break? I don't trust you any farther than I can throw you because I know you live and breathe for Alan Spaulding. Look, this conversation is boring me to death. You don't mind...
All right, I'll get right to the point.
because I know that you are as direct in business matters as I am.
And what business matters could we possibly have in common?
Well, I know that the Copper Lantern was in serious financial difficulty. I thought that you might appreciate having a little extra money deposited in a bank account somewhere to be waiting for you when you get out.
Aren't you a little bit premature? I haven't gone anywhere yet.
Do you want to hear my proposition or not? Now, I know that you were blackmailing Alan with some information. And I would like to know exactly what that information is. In other words, I'd like to buy it from you before it's too late for you to sell it.
You know, there's no diet soft drink that has one less calorie than Tab. But there's always water.
Tab Cola, what a beautiful drink. Tab Cola, for beautiful people. Tab Cola, it's beautiful to be so good and sugar-free. Tab.
It's never felt better. My hair feels so good and healthy. Know why? I colored it, then conditioned it in a whole new way. With Nice and Easy and its brand new conditioner, Lasting Touch. I got all this beautiful color, yet my hair's better conditioned than before I colored it. The clincher? All that soft, shiny, silky goodness lasts. Lasts longer than with any other hair color, at any price. Nice and Easy. It sells the most, now it conditions the most.
This has been the award-winning Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South-Southwest, Lucy Ann, and Barney.
Good afternoon. From CBS News, this is Newsbreak. California officials confirmed that 2 of the 5 Mediterranean fruit flies found in Los Angeles County were fertile. Aerial pesticide spraying will begin tonight in the heavily populated suburbs east of Los Angeles. Japan has refused to admit untreated fruit from California, even from areas unaffected by the medfly infestation. NASA spokesmen say it will probably take all day to correct the problem with Voyager 2's camera platform. But scientists say some of the most important pictures and data from the encounter with Saturn last night were stored on tape and are expected later today. The Amtrak board approved a 10% cut in service in the Boston to Washington corridor, but the board approved 2 new Western lines. In California, President Reagan proclaimed today Women's Equality Day to commemorate the 61st anniversary of women's suffrage. But in Washington, D.C., 21 women chained themselves to the White House fence to dramatize their support for the Equal Rights Amendment. Roger Baldwin.